Hey everybody, this is Kohdok here, and it's finally time to get into some more Bakugan Battle Planet. Today we're taking a look at Haos Cubbo, which is a little bear here with this big head and this little body. And what Cubbo is he's actually kind of a double dose of Spin Master history. Now, at the height of Bakugan's popularity, Spin Master decided to, I don't know, say that girls weren't allowed and make their own special girly Bakugan called Zoobles. And do I have a Zooble lying around somewhere? Where is it? Here it is. So this is a Zooble. As you can see, it's kind of a little head, kind of got the eyes closed. It's kind of asleep here, but like Bakugan, it has a magnet on the bottom. So if I were to say put it onto a core, it would spring open, the eyes open up, and it turns into what looks like, I think this is actually supposed to be, ironically enough, a little polar bear. It's got the little bear look, and it's got some snowflakes on its head. So I think I actually have Cubbo the polar bear here to compare with a polar bear. How apropos. Now, one thing that, a couple things to know about Zoobles. First of all, they all have a very simplistic design. All of them use this exact same opening method, and they all close by simply pushing down, and everything should, in theory, automatically retract. Had a bit of a thing with the ears there, but this thing is almost 10 years old, so that might have something to do with it. Another thing is that they were actually based on a Bakugan design called Wantu, which, unfortunately, like 90% of all the Bakugan introduced in New Vestroia never got a toy release. If you wonder why people are upset that Bakugan are being introduced in the Battle Planet show with no plans for a toy, it's because of how badly we got burned on New Vestroia, where even main characters never came out in toy form. So, anyway, moving on to Cubbo himself here. We, of course, have Cubbo here. He's designed to look like a Zooble, although he doesn't have the, he doesn't look like he has the eye mechanics that the Zoobles did, so he's not going to be, like, opening and shutting his eyes there, but it's still, like the Zoobles, a very simple design. Like I said, he is a reference to that. He's got, like, a little reactor on his stomach there. He has his teeth bared for some reason, although that doesn't make him quite as cute. I guess they had to take the American Kirby approach and make him look vicious somehow. Can't just let him be cute. Of course, like all the way 5, it is missing the sidebar along here that tells you what set it's from. I don't know why they made this decision. I guess so that they could all look the same moving forward, or if it was difficult to measure. I would rather have it divvied up into sets. That's how it was through the original series. Quick look on the back. We, of course, have another picture of Cubbo. We have him opening up, and we have down here Phaedrus, Vicerox in Pyrus form. I've seen this one on shelves, although I didn't pick it up. Ventus Knight and Aurelus Trino. I've already gone over Aurelus Trino, and I'm looking for Phaedrus. It is proven to be a bit elusive since Target's not stocking anything and Walmart is still stuck on wave 4. But anyway, standard spread. Let's get this thing open. And here we have the contents of the Cubbo set. As you can see, we have the Cubbo card. We have the Cubbo Bakugan. Gee, I wonder how he's supposed to transform from that. The 2 cores, which are, you know, actually kind of lame. The plus 50B plus 2 damage for Fist, and the plus 150B plus 1 damage for Shield. The Shield that behaves like a mediocre Fist token. Cubbo's stats, 304 is a bit below par. B-Power 300 is not really going to be scaring a lot of people. It has the effect, if it picks up a Fist or a Shield core, it gets plus 2 Frost Strike. Again, maybe this is more to punish people who fail to nail their rolls. But plus 2 Frost Strike with a B power this low isn't really going to be scaring a lot of people, especially without a nice substantial power boost. So overall, Cubbo not the best character. I guess the point here is more that the toy is a continuity nod rather than a big threatening powerhouse. Although we have yet to get any evolutions for Cubbo. So far, all we have is his averagely mediocre diamond one. As for Cubbo in ball form, it's very, very, very straightforward. His snout and ears are just kind of retracted into his head when you close it, although there is an additional step, which I'll show you once we get it open, but there is a lot of this sort of copper green that we have on a lot of Haos Bakugan. Just his entire helmet here is made up of it. He kind of, especially when he's closed up, he kind of looks like he's wearing a big old helmet that goes over his muzzle, although the eyes kind of being on the outside of that helmet is a little distracting. These are actually stamped, painted on details, by the way. They're not like stickers or anything cheap like that. This is actual paintwork, which is pretty nice considering how sometimes they cheap out on that sort of thing. Taking a look around, we again have that very Zooble base here, along with compared to the other Zoobles, it just has the little kind of heart shape with the feet here. We have the muzzle hidden there. Not a lot that this thing is really hiding in this form. Oh, here's another piece of paint on the back here. Does it look like the plastic is the gray or the white? It looks like the plastic that they use for this top is actually the white with just a ton of teal paint on it. So that's go figure there. Same for the back piece. I guess that gives it a better match overall. Looks like it's going to be kind of hard to roll. I wonder if you're actually supposed to roll it sideways, because it has what looks like a version of the tire going along sideways here. So maybe this is more something that you're supposed to roll sideways or give a spin or something like that, because rolling it forward, it's just going to plunk onto its face like that. Anyway, let's see how it rolls. Wow, he looks kind of sinister under this light, doesn't he? But yeah, Cubbo's transformation is very simple. He just kind of springs up and his nose pops out and his ears actually kind of rotate to come out. They don't flip up like with the Zoobles. You actually have to sort of rotate them back in order to change them, but very simple design. And then there's the times where he doesn't fully open all the way and we get some pretty scary stuff.
Whenever you come in here and interrupt me, you're breaking my concentration. You're distracting me.
But anyway, very quick look at Cubbo. It is, again, a very, very basic Zooble design. We have the B power printed on his shoe there. We have a look at this little circle on his belly button here. Very basic kind of big old moon shoes on this guy now that I look at it. Looks like he has a couple of additional points of transformation where you pull up his arms. Kind of basic. Might have been better if they'd left it alone. Thing is, we already have kind of a version of how this whole thing can work from the Zoobles, where everything can be articulated in this way. So I'm not entirely sure why they changed that, but we're not really revealing much. Oh, we got the little backpack back here, which has the Spin Master Limited and China on the back, along with the security screws, which is, again, in line with what they did with the Zoobles. A few holes in the back here. We have the down pointing arrow, which I missed before, but like I said, it's a very simple design. This wasn't really meant to be anything complex, like I said before. This is sort of a nod towards some of the old Bakugan continuity. I'd probably like it more if that nod involved making sure they didn't put out characters that were never going to get a toy form. But, you know, it's nice to see this this sort of design here. Like I said, it's very, very basic in design, although you have to roll the ears in order to fully transform it back. You have to give those ears a roll, but then you push down, and it's all done. Very basic, very simple, very, very fun to see, although I gotta admit, the Zoobles were slightly better designed. You had the eyes, you had the arms and ears that automatically retracted. I kind of wish that's what we had gotten with Cubbo. We didn't quite get that, so it did stumble a little bit here, but until next time, this is Kohdok signing. I am going to destroy you! What are you doing here?
And I'm helping.
Why?
Bakugan Brawl, it's a big brawl. Bakugan Brawl is for it all. Bakugan Brawl, standing tall, we're the awesome ones. Powers in our hand, take us